Hi, we are here with,
Oh, Manuel Martinez.
and what does Miguel Martinez do?
Manuel.
Manuel.
I'm an illustrator. I'm a full-time illustrator.
Ah, full-time illustrator for which companies?
I have a wide array of clients, so anywhere from Warner Brothers to private clients to tech companies.
Do you do Marvel DC?
I've done some Marvel. I've done some DC.
What comics?
Nothing. It's all been licensed work.
Oh, okay. So it's for maybe toy layouts and designs and stuff like that?
No, you do an illustration for them, and then they sort of have the right to reproduce it however they want. I've done cards for them. I did a coloring book for Warner Brothers and stuff like that. So sometimes they put your name on it. Mostly they don't. When they do license work, mostly they don't.
It's kind of like when you look at a Happy Meal box in the old days. You didn't know who the artist, but you could tell by the style Neil Adams did.
Yeah, similar to that.
You know, like the old record albums for the kids, Neil Adams did all the Star Trek covers.
Right, exactly.
You knew Neil Adams' style by his art.
Exactly, sure.
You know, or Alex Ross, you could tell who he is, but they won't have him sign it.
Yeah. Sometimes you do spot illustrations, though. You do in the house style that they want, and a lot of times they don't recognize your art.
So I see you have a plethora of characters on your table. Which one's your favorite to draw?
I like drawing dark characters. I like villains. I like rogue galleries. So many bad guys.
Is that why you're doing the Sinister Six and alternate Spider-Man villains?
Yeah. I did a Spider-Verse one prior. This is kind of its complement.
Ah. So on the Spider-Verse, did you have all the characters for it, or just random ones?
No, I have the ones I like, the ones I picked.
So which ones were in the Spider-Verse ones that you picked? We know Peter Parker for sure.
Well, technically they're all in the Spider-Verse now.
Yeah.
So it's just, they're just the version of that character I like. I picked them more based on the design I like than the universe they land in.
Ah. So which Spider-Verse characters do you like to draw?
Venom, Carnage, Green Goblin.
I'm surprised because I can't stand either of those characters, Venom and Carnage.
Oh, well, we all have our opinions.
I know. I've always preferred the Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, see, I don't like Kraven at all.
Yeah. Everyone has their own. Well, Kraven won a lot of points. Is in the one where Spider-Man died, and he buried him alive.
Yeah, I remember that story arc. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man was wearing the black suit, and it's before, the sort of development.
The death of the it's like Kraven's death meant something until he was resurrected.
Yeah, but it's comics. No one really dies in comics.
Yeah, I know. Because how many times has Doc Ock died?
Right. So
and resurrected into other characters?
Really means anything.
No. Just in the movies it means something.
Yeah. I mean, they killed Superman, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's gone."
And Superman's dead again next month.
Right, and if you knew comics, you knew he wasn't going to be gone.
No, because Jean Grey didn't stay dead.
Right.
The only one that stays dead is Captain Marvel.
Sure, and even he's been brought back. Or Captain Marvel's been brought back in sort of a couple different iterations.
Yeah, but he's never been permanently reinstated into the Marvel U.
True enough.
He stayed dead.
True enough.
Unlike Thanos, who died, comes back, and comes back again.
Well, you got to keep good bad guys around.
Oh yeah. So have you ever drawn John Constantine?
Not really. He's kind of unremarkable.
Because
Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to start the activism comic art as is the name of the panel. We have our panels in this far back room with the two doors. If the panelists would like to start getting headed that way, getting set up, and any students who would like to join the panel, we have panelists here in the back. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
So how long you been working on this drawing?
A few weeks. Just intermittently in between other illustrations.
So what are you working on currently?
I am a full-time illustrator for a tech company right now, so they keep me pretty busy.
Video games or?
No.
Okay. So it's like Microsoft type stuff.
No, but it's a fun place to work with. They really emphasize the artwork and the sort of fandom in Japan.
So do you get to go out to Japan, or do you just?
Not yet. I'm hoping to. That'd be cool. But right now, there's no plan to do that.
Ah. So what does the tech company sell that you work for?
Right on. How about we not talk about that right now?
Okay, that's fine. Because I know that I've talked to some voice actors that they talked about how they would they could do regular voice acting, but they make more off of doing stuff for like tech companies and doing some voiceovers for stuff like that.
Sure, that makes sense. I mean, they probably have a bigger budget.
Yeah. And it's like they go, you got to go where the money's at, voice-wise.
Well, sure. If it's your main source of income and it's how you earn your living, then yeah, you go with who pays you well.
But have you ever wanted to work for the big two, or do your own comic book?
Yeah, I've got a comic coming out.
Can you talk about that any?
Sure. It's called Red Tape, and it's just a dark comedy about the afterlife. It's going to be printed through 10-ton press. But yeah, I should have something out by the end of the year, and I'll be just updating on my Instagram.
So is it going to be a single issue or a
No,
graphic novel?
I'll probably collect it into a graphic novel, but I'm working on it being like a four-issue story arc. That'll justify a graphic novel if I can get around 100 pages worth. No one wants to buy a graphic novel that's less than 100 pages.
Yeah. I notice a lot of Kickstarter people do 3-issue graphic novels now.
Yeah.
Over the single issue.
Right. Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, I haven't looked into that. But yeah, if you have a fan base and you can sell it on Kickstarter and they fund you, then you already guarantee to sell the books you've made.
But any last words you'd like to tell my audience before I take off?
Hope you enjoyed the interview and hope you enjoy comics.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.